All over KK Matheny.
Watch Awaga. She comes off the edge. Nobody touches her. Goes around Stevie Shore. Gets to the quarterback. That is the defensive game plan tonight. KK Matheny is not as mobile as she used to be. She's going to get heavy pressure.
Here's a jet sweep, Dominique Malloy. And there's the speed of Malloy. That'll be good for 7 yards. That is a patent call.
There's no way anybody can get the edge as fast as she can. Inside linebacker could not get out there.
A 3rd and 3 again, big time pressure. This time that is T.J. Anderson. And you know what, early on I think this Los Angeles team is committed to bringing the heat after KK Matheny.
T.J. Anderson is a beast. Matheny can't move away from her. She's
here, and that clearly is limiting her mobility. Now a 4th and 10. Matheny from the shotgun. Crossing pattern underneath. That's Schnorr. The Bull. They're going to give her enough for a first down as we meet Seattle's offense.
Katie Whalen, center.
The Bull, running back.
Jade Randall, tight end. Dominique Malloy, receiver.
Allie Alberts, receiver.
KK Matheny, quarterback.
The buzz around the LFL is the acquisition of free agent Allie Alberts. Team her up with Matheny, Jade Randall, and Malloy. It is like the Golden State Warriors.
Another handoff to the Bull, wide open space. See that spot.
What a way to come back for Mo Gaxiola against this talented team.
2nd and 1, another dump off to the Bull. A gain of 7 and another Seattle first down.
Mo Gaxiola right now is not moving too good, and Schnorr is getting open underneath.
That's a 1st and goal toss play. Dominique Malloy all the way down to the 2-yard line, and this LA defense is on skates right now. Let's meet their starters.
Jasmine Edwards, free safety.
Tiana Anderson, defensive end.
Monique Gaxiola, middle linebacker.
Marissa Lopez, strong safety. Sherry Awaga, DN.
All eyes tonight are on middle linebacker Monique Gaxiola. Is she in playing shape?
And that is a 2nd and goal handoff. Touchdown, Seattle. How about Allie Alberts signing this offseason and making an impact early?
That is exactly the reason why Alberts signed with Seattle. She was not getting any touches in Chicago on offense. She wanted to be a star offense, which she is. Keith Hack in Chicago didn't give her the football. Chris Michelson simply said, we're going to feed you the football. Great athletes know there's only a small window for their athletic career, and she's one of the best of all time in the LFL. She wants one more championship, and she came to a team that is absolutely loaded.
Allie Alberts, one of the knocks against her was, is she an offensive threat? I think she answered that question early, and that is the extra.
Let's let her know there's her stats from last year. She didn't play the entire season. She had some personal problems. She came in shape this year and is ready to go.
Look at Stevie Schnorr getting it done on both sides of the quarterbacks in the league, but you really don't have any receivers on the outside. And that's Nas Johnson again, making a shifty move and able to salvage about 4 yards. We will see if this passing attack can conjure up a first down here. That's Claude in motion. Jet sweep, Claude trying to get the edge, nothing doing. That's Savannah Wood, the lumberjack. She had an impact on this team last year as well.
The lumberjack is like a walking clenched fist. Now this is Nina Claude, the fastest player on the LA team, and she runs her down. All time in the LFL. The problem is she doesn't have a great receiving corps.
From the shotgun, a little misdirection, a draw play, not fooling anybody, especially Jade Randall, as Seattle will hold and take over on downs. It up on a 4th and 4, calling a draw play is in essence giving up. This is KK Matheny. On the other hand, Matheny not shy with the football at all. That was intended for Allie Alberts and fell a little far.
T.J. Anderson bringing the heat tonight on Matheny. Wow, bam! KK Matheny might want to ask her front line to block a little bit.
So now that'll set up a 2nd and 10. Quick dump off again for Alberts. Alberts figuring into this offense in a big way, at least early, at the Los Angeles 13-yard line. Matheny back to pass, looking to the left. So thus far, it has been a Stevie Schnorr, Allie Alberts show. Again, that secondary, very young on Los Angeles, not even playing last year. That is Stevie Schnorr right up the middle. Touchdown, Seattle.
Unbelievable block by Seattle center. Katie Whelan absolutely destroyed the Hall of Famer. Watch this. She just takes her out of the picture. Mo Gaxiola getting blown away. There's a hole a Mack truck to go through.
Yeah, we talked about Monique Gaxiola, and is she going to be able to play after that 2-year hiatus? So now a 1st and 10. Salerno remains in the shotgun, electing to keep it herself. That'll be good for 3 yards. At this point, if you're LA, you've got to mount a drop. Los Angeles, they've got to keep pace here offensively.
Absolutely. They got to stop the bleeding and make something happen.
2nd and 7. That is Lindsey Cash in motion. Salerno looking down the field, has a receiver. Hallie Chisbra. Exactly what they needed. A 32-yard connection from Salerno to Chisbra.
Wow, a home run throw by Salerno, but Chisbra gets by.
Down 6-14, they're going to need this extra point. Receivers flank to the right side of Salerno. A keeper now tossing it into the end zone. An unbelievable Brett Favre-like play, and appropriately received by Ann Erler, formerly of the Green Bay Chill.
What a play by Salerno. You're right. This is Brett Favre right here. She looks down, going down, throws it up. She knows she has talent in the backfield there. Caught in the back of the end zone. They're back in this football game.
That did not take long, folks. A
Sister went flying by as all fantasy safety.
1st and 10, and when in doubt, give it to the Bull. As this first quarter winds down. Back to LFL football night in front of a rocking packed house here in Ontario, California. Mitch Mortaza, Bobby Hugo, and Heidi Golsneck down on the field.
Head coach Rory Derry for Los Angeles has got to be pretty happy after 1 quarter, only down 1 score against this potent Seattle team.
A 2nd and 4 ball at the 20. End around reverse. That's Kiera Williams. And Williams getting to the 2nd layer of the defense. Finally brought down by Danielle Harvey.
Wow. Kiera Williams could probably start for any LFL team. Here in Seattle, she barely sees the field. Look at the acceleration. She has 2 lead blockers in front of her. At the end of the play, Lindsey Cash makes a shoestring tackle, or she would have gone for 6.
Yeah, Danielle Harvey came in late, I believe. Less a 1st and 10. Seattle now set up inside the 12 of Los Angeles. From the shotgun, Matheny rolling right now, trying to buy time. A little dangerous shovel pass. And I don't think Allie Alberts even turned around or was expecting it.
It went coast to coast.
So now a 2nd and 10, full backfield. Kiera Williams and Stevie Schnorr. The rock is going to go to the Bull. A 4-yard carry and a host of Los Angeles to the corner position with the release of Agam Chichindu. Now, a 3rd and goal. Make it a 3rd and 6 from the 8. Into the flat. And I'm not sure if Savannah Wood held on to it. Looks a kind of a wishbone full backfield set, -1 runner. That's Kiera Williams. So kind of a thunder and lightning approach from Seattle. Touchdown.
Wow, Kiera Williams, she wants it all, and she wants it now. This is the backup running back. Watch the reach. She reads the block. Goes inside, boom. Cuts it back out. Nobody around her. What a running game for Seattle.
So now Seattle lining up for a 2-point conversion from the 3-yard line. Shotgun rolling right into the flat, complete. But Schnorr had to step outside of the end zone to come back for that football. So our score will remain 20-7, Seattle. We had to go out and spend some money and bring in the original Pirate, Johnny Depp himself.
I got misty-eyed when I saw him backstage. I said, that's Johnny Depp, the man.
I did not know he would be available for this game, but he's working the sidelines. 1st and 10. Ashley Salerno winding down. Nobody there. 6 ball at the 15. From the shotgun, a draw play. That's Nas Johnson, at least gaining some positive yardage. That'll be a carry for 4 yards as we meet Seattle's defense.
Kira Bryant, DN.
Ali Alberts, free safety.
The Lumberjack at DN.
Dominique Malloy, corner.
Stevie Schnorr, linebacker.
Kiera Williams, corner. Jade Randall, free safety.
They are loaded from top to bottom, but they're led by the LFL Defensive Player of the Year, Kira Bryant.
And that's a little miscommunication between Salerno and Nas Johnson. All Salerno could do was fall on the football.
Smart play, fall on the ball, but this is LA. They get moving, then they ruin a basic handoff. Sometimes they just look like skim milk. They try to act like milk.
Are they going to open it up here? Bob Huco.
You have to open it up, Coach. You have to open the game up.
Looking to set up a little play action of Los Angeles. This has really been a field position game, at least in the first half. And this could be our very first penalty of the night. Early indication this will be pass interference on Los Angeles.
Chelsea Hart, the cornerback for Los Angeles, on an island out there by herself against Speedy Bryant.
Here's head referee Jeremy Hewitt.
Defense number 9. 5-yard penalty.
Chelsea Hart, a lot of coaches want her to play inside, but she bulked up. She's in great shape. She just put weight on. Can she play corner like she used to? Bryant was going to blow right by her, so she...
Tackling corners, they can't cover you right now, and you're 67. Here's Seattle, 1st and 10, wide open. What a dart from KK Matheny to Ali Alberts. Touchdown, Seattle.
This is why they brought Ali Alberts in. Nobody runs routes like her. Watch this corner route. The timing from KK Matheny, perfect. She put the deep.
So now the 1-point attempt. That's Dominique Malloy.
You could hear a pin drop right now in Ontario, California.
Salerno remaining in the shotgun again, going down the field. And I think you got to call this both ways. Certainly the Hart pass interference was there. And this time Malloy, you could see with the arm bar, with her left arm all over Ann Erler. Away. That is always a good scenario. Now a 3rd and 8. A lot of misdirection in the backfield. Kind of an ugly looking play. So
she's getting older. She can't run as well.
A 3rd and 8 ball at the 17. Another go route.
If Ali Alberts or Jade Randall played for him, you go deep.
And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning in Ontario, California.
Like she used to, but she's got to make something happen.
So now a 4th and 8. Los Angeles cannot punt the ball because they're outside of the 15-yard line. Salerno trying to create with her feet, dumping it off. That's Nas Johnson. And that'll be good enough for a Los Angeles first down, by far the most effective offensive play of the night.
Great play by Salerno, buying time. They came with a blitz on the edge. She steps out of it. Whalen came too flat. Salerno went outside. Nas Johnson wide open, gets a big gain, first down, Los Angeles.
And not the greatest effort by Steve. Inside the 15, make it the 16-yard line of Seattle. Here's a draw play. Nas Johnson looking shifty on the open field. Back to LFL football night. After that Kira Bryant injury, she has been moved to the sideline. Los Angeles now set up with a 2nd and 5 at the Seattle 11. Johnson in the backfield. She'll get the rock, making defenders miss left and right. And she just has no blockers in front of her. I don't know what Delaney
up front for LA.
A 3rd and 3. Salerno looking into the end zone. Completing it, that is Scary Sherry Awaga. Katie Whelan up front.
This is like street football for Ashley Salerno.
A 1st and goal. Ashley Salerno trying to lower her shoulder. Earlier in her career, she could get away with that, but Stevie, supposedly, Shalyn Scahill, but they are just being manhandled by the front line of Seattle. 2nd and goal. Salerno, play action, wide open. Touchdown, Hallie Jiskra. That is the 2nd touchdown reception for Jiskra this half.
Good things happen when Hallie Jiskra touches the football. A naked bootleg, wide open the end zone. Salerno delivers the football. Great catch, gets her feet in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
This is a confidence builder. Here's the extra point attempt all over Salerno. Savannah Wood, I tell you what, quietly.
Corey Derry right after the game.
1st and 10, ball at the Seattle 15-yard line. Seattle has time here. A quick little check off there to Stevie Schnorr. Schnorr smartly getting out of bounds and stopping the clock. Set up right away if you allow Seattle to convert here.
And you know Chris Michelson likes to go for the juggler. He's not going to lay down. He's going for points.
And here comes the heavy rush. Monique Gaxiola not able to get to Matheny, but Marissa Lopez and T.J. Anderson. And ball remains at the 23 of Los Angeles. LA looking to bring pressure again after Matheny. No, they're going to rush the edges. But they get to her. This time, Chelsea.
You got to trust your teammates. Running back. Trust your teammates. You got the whole sideline for you to run. What's happening for us is we're getting hooked. We're fucking married to their fucking blocks. You're accepted to get your ass whooped by your player. Get rid of them. Use your fucking arms and throw them out the way and get to the ball.
Los Angeles will have to step up its intensity to rally from 2 scores down. Here we go. The second half is next. The city serving as the backdrop for the 10th anniversary kickoff in a game where the hometown Los Angeles Temptation trailed the visiting Seattle Mist 27-13.
The crowd is back in the game. LA's got the ball first, only down 2 scores.
That's an end-around reverse to Delaney Hall.
Her the football.
2nd and 8, ball remains at the 17 of Los Angeles. Nas Johnson patiently waiting for a hole, nothing there. And if you look at that front line, they were very high on the Los Angeles 6. Los Angeles' ball at the 19-yard line. Salerno has remained in the shotgun most of the night. They're going to go down the field. Receiver was open. And that ball was underthrown, intended for Delaney Hall.
Wade Shin, the one-on-one coverage, she was open. It could have been 6 points.
4th and 6. Salerno trying to buy time, now just heaving it down the field. That is tipped. Tipped and intercepted by Allie Alberts. Alberts now tackled and stripped. How about the effort on Danielle Harvey?
Harvey comes up and strips her. Wow.
You could see an ill-advised pass by Ashley Salerno into traffic. Intercepted tip drill by Allie Alberts. And then right here, very late into the run, Danielle Harvey just comes in and wants it more and simply strips the ball from Allie Alberts.
Usually they strip the ball. Danielle Harvey did it all by herself. Held the runner up and then stripped her.
Salerno electing to keep it herself again. That'll be good for 4 yards. Tui Suinoa. A 2nd and 6, ball at the 18-yard line. That's Lindsey Cash in motion. Over the middle, intended for Cash. And a great break on the ball by Kiera Williams.
Ashley Salerno, there's nothing here. She has all kinds of time. A post pattern, there's nothing there. Kiera Williams comes across, should have caught the football, and she could have gone with it.
Highest grade of the offseason. They've just simply not been able to get the ball to her.
You are correct. The story of training camp was Fayuki Hamaguchi. She was a player in camp. They just need to get her in the action and get her to football.
You've got a trips left. A lot of confusion back there. This looks to be a double pass. Ann Erler, the former quarterback, heaving it down the field. That looked like it was sloppy from the very beginning. 1st and 10, ball at the Seattle 18. They're going to go to Dominique Malloy. Malloy chased down from the backside by Monique Gaxiola. Gaxiola making her return after a 2-year hiatus.
Savannah Wood laying some more wood out front. Right there, Dominique Malloy is so fast. She gets to the hole, the point of attack, quicker than any running back in the league.
KK Matheny now a deep drop, buying time with her feet, and simply dumps it off to Katie Whelan. Monique Gax.
Quarterback turn around, you might get the ball, and Katie Whelan caught her first pass of the night.
That was a first down reception. They're going to go back to the ground. This is Stevie Schnorr, not able to cut across the middle. Tackled by TJ Anderson after that 4-yard carry by the Bull. That's Dominique Malloy in motion. Rolling right, Matheny, well set up play. Dump off, Stevie Schnorr. And Schnorr just breaking through the arm tackle of Chelsea Hart. That'll be good enough to set up a 1st and goal for Seattle. Offenses are day and night from what we've seen tonight. Matheny again from the shotgun, rolling right into the crowd. A Subin 2nd and goal. I said earlier 3rd and goal. It's actually a 2nd and goal. Handoff, Dominique Malloy. Malloy nearly running out of her pants. Ann Erler with a great open field tackle.
Great play by Annie Erler. When you have nothing, you have to grab whatever you can. Right now, she looks like a Copper Tone commercial, but you know what? It works. It gets her down. Great all-around athlete. She's showing it tonight.
Here comes that Los Angeles crowd trying to urge on this defense. That's Kiera Williams, who's looked sharp tonight for a 7-yard carry. All Wildcat, the Bull, Stevie Schnorr, trying to get to the outside. What a tackle and containment by Chelsea Hart and Ann Erler.
Chelsea Hart just threw off the block of Kara Bryant. This is unheard of. She buckles her down, stops her, stops Stevie Schnorr, the Bull, short of the end zone. That never happened.
Field, we'll get another look at this. I thought her right knee was down right there before the ball crossed. Let's take a look here. Right there, you could see the right leg, and she was losing the football. I think this is going to be turned over.
Wow, that is closer than I thought. And that angle looked in. I thought she was out. Who knows?
Well, I know. Her right knee was down. This should be overturned.
Rolling on the field, touchdown has been overturned.
Flag, it only went 3 yards. The other was they turned it over.
Los Angeles wasting no time going down the field. Nearly caught by Melissa Miles. Again, the receivers for Los Angeles having a really tough time tonight.
That was perfect placement by the quarterback, Ashley Salerno. Outside shoulder away from the DB. You have to come up with that ball if you're a receiver. Salerno, they got a shot to beat Seattle. This would be huge.
They got to get some points on the board first, and that's a good way to get it started. A 12-yard connection with Sherry Awaga.
That's the kind of pass that Rory Derry has to use the whole game. Short, crisp, you cut up zones, you have a receiver who can catch the football. Keep doing that.
Here's a draw play. Naz Johnson, nowhere to go. How about the pursuit of Jade Ram? Say Adrian Purnell. There's no other better pairing in the history of the game. That pass incomplete. That was intended for Ann Erler, but we've got a flag. Ashley Salerno indicating this should be on Seattle. We'll get the call here from Jeremy Hewitt.
Pass interference. Defense is free. Ball is placed, spot of foul on
So I didn't hear who the penalty was on, but maybe we can get a look at it here.
Dominique Malloy, it's obvious. Great call by the officials. Flinner trying to make something happen. Not a great pass, but she came in hard up top before the ball got there.
1st and 10 at its own 13-yard line. That is Naz Johnson in motion at the top of your screen. Salerno buying time, looking down the field and overshooting her target. Pass intended for Melissa Miles. Still a lot of time remaining in this game. You fought back into it. Give your team a chance here. 2nd and 10, ball remains at the 19. This is Salerno just evading rushers. And that is a quick flash of what she is capable of. A nice 5-yard carry by the 8-year quarterback.
To upset Seattle right now.
3rd and 5 again. Salerno calling her own number, gaining 8 yards. And another Los Angeles first down.
This could set up a deep play because the safeties came up so quick because they know she's going to run the ball now. I'll be curious what Rory Derry calls now.
Yeah, this is, if you're going to look for a deep ball, this is the best time to do it, because I think Chris Michelson's going to sell out here. They're going to get after Ashley Salerno.
Because they know they can't get to her.
1st and 10. That's Naz Johnson in the backfield. Melissa Miles in motion. Fakes the handoff, dropping back, and just running out of real estate. This time the rush.
Defensively, she is playing off the charts. She made that great catch on offense, one of the stars of the evening.
A 2nd and 10, some conversation in the backfield between Salerno and Johnson. That's Delaney Hall in motion. Down the middle. Caught! Scary Sherry Awaga. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We simply call this a competition ball. Who wants it more? Awaga outduels Kiera Williams, then walks in the end zone. LA is back in roll.
LA trails this by 8. 1-point conversion here from the 1. All over Salerno, caught again by Awaga, but stopped short of the goal line by Jade Randall. Our score will remain 27-19, but LA fights their way back into the game. Back for the final few minutes of this battle after this.
When I saw you before the game listening to the Beach Boys, now they play the wave, you know you're in Los Angeles.
1st and 10, ball at the Seattle 15, and this LA crowd has definitely come to life. That's one way to quiet them right there. Stevie Schnorr, a 13-yard carry.
When in trouble, Seattle goes to the bull. Stevie Schnorr, she is tougher than a mama wasp. Staring down a can of Raid, she goes right at you and right through you.
Yeah, Stevie Schnorr, when they needed the yards, even late last year or their championship run in 2017, they went to the bull, and that's when she picked up her nickname. She is just purely dominant over these defenses. A look at KK Matheny, one of the more cerebral quarterbacks. They're going to go back to the bull, and that is why they call her the bull, absolutely blowing up Delaney Hall.
Actually, Delaney Hall did a great job just getting her body in front of her.
From under center, Matheny fakes the handoff, rolling right to the back of the end zone. Are you kidding me? What placement by Matheny, and back shoulder catch by Allie Alberts.
This is why KK Matheny is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in the LFL. A gunslinger. Everybody thinks they're going to give it to Snort. They fake to her. Go up top to Allie Alberts. Perfect pass, outside shoulder. Touchdown, Seattle. Wow.
And that is called an offensive scheme, boys and girls.
KK Matheny, you can check all the boxes. She is a great quarterback.
Here's the one-point attempt. Kiera Williams. Williams able to get into the end zone and extend Seattle's lead. Now to 34-9.
She knew it was going to be tough. She's got 3 more regular season games. She's going to step her game up.
1st and 10, and this LA offense has got to get some points on the board in a hurry. That's not going to get it done. Ashley Salerno, that's Savannah Wood, and Katie Wheel offense here. Fakes the handoff to Johnson, going down the field. Just not on the same page with her receivers. That pass intended for Hamaguchi.
They're going to try to get her the football.
A 3rd and 7. Johnson in the backfield from under center. Looking down the field now, checking down, wide open. A great looking pass from Salerno to Johnson. That's a 15-yard connection.
Here, they are loaded just like Seattle is.
1st and 10. Salerno going to the end zone. Hamaguchi, or make that Melissa Miles, the end zone. Again, not on the same page. 2nd and 10. The clock does stop there. This is Salerno dropping way back and just heaving it into the crowd. That'll make it a 3rd and 10. Salerno from the shotgun, looking to the left, dumping it off. That's complete. Danielle Harvey. Much needed yardage. That'll pick up 9 yards and set up a vital 4.
Be surprised to see Salerno keep it herself.
Empty back set. Salerno overshoots her receiver. That is intercepted. Kiera Williams. Williams making it happen on both sides of the ball. I'm not sure if that pass was intended to Awaga or the receiver over the top.
It's to Awaga. She's wide open. Salerno again, that's 2 passes on this series. Simply misread and overthrew the ball right there. That would have been a 1st down for Los Angeles.
Instead, Seattle taking over.
They can beat some people.
Yeah, this score is not indicative of how closely played this game was. Certainly not a 34-19 game. And this Los Angeles crowd letting KK. The Los Angeles Temptation now will be in a chase mode. We will see how Austin looks. We will see how the Denver Dream look. That's the remainder of the Western Conference. Your thoughts on Seattle?
Seattle did what they had to do. They came into a hostile environment tonight in a Citizens Bank Arena. They opened up early, got on the board. People thought it was going to be a blowout. LA came back, but they won the football game. They did what they had to do.
Yeah, and all of their aces, when you talk about Allie Alberts, Jade Randall, Stevie Schnorr, even Dominique Malloy, they all delivered tonight. They lived up to the hype, and as a result, Seattle is